They're already going through a class action lawsuit regarding chemicals in their drinks that are harmful to children. So anything I'm saying is public knowledge in itself. Another thing, Logan Paul has mocked Jesus Christ live, and that's the truth. He's already came at religion. So that's another thing that messes with me a little bit and kind of rubs me the wrong way. Another thing, the claims that they were trying to do and spin the narrative in a way where they want to claim that I'm mentally ill really confirms that these dudes are controlled by the same pedophiles that are hurting children. If you guys had children, you guys wouldn't be crying. Wouldn't be quiet. You guys would not be quiet right now. I'm going to Congress with everything I said. I'm coming straight for them. If you think I'm joking, just know I'm not. I'm going straight to Congress and I'm providing real facts. So everybody that thinks, oh, Ryan's mentally ill, he's just blowing up smoke, trying to cause, conspiracy theory. No, I'm going to Congress with this.
Wait, Ryan, by the way, your music is on.
I don't have no music.
Oh, it's just on Twitter. You're good.
Okay. So that's another thing. We have real stories of a kid that's been tied up and forced to watch little kids get burnt and then raped. They're selling our children and they're hurting them. And I'm the crazy dude? I'm the crazy dude, right? No, I'm not. I'm not. If anybody needs a mental health check, it's them. They need it. They're literally telling kids to go get the vaccine, to do this, to do that. They're trying to hurt these children. They're really hurting these children really bad. Logan Paul, directly an influencer for children, selling a death drink, allegedly. And everybody sitting back and letting it happen. When did we become cowards? When did we? Well, why are we quiet? So all the movements are cool to stick with, but to save the children, we need to be quiet, right? Oh, there ain't no riots outside for the children. Oh, God forbid that, right? Little babies getting raped. Oh man, we can't get behind that because I don't know. I'm just a coward. What the going on? I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Again, this is not for kids. I've been working on my cussing. I gotta get better at it. My bad. I gotta talk to this guy right here. Add as a speaker. Lumi, I need to talk to some people. No, it was Lumi. Where's Lumi at? You gotta be strategic in the way you approach this, correct? You can't. It says in the Bible, be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. So I need to be strategic with this. You know, I've gathered and I'm working with real law, politicians at the highest level that attack human trafficking and know the stories and can confirm everything I've said. And I was gonna go on live with him and expose everything, but I discussed and we're gonna go to Congress with this. I have every evidence that, like I said, that I have, but I'm trying to be as strategic as I can to really take these people down. It's over for everybody. Everybody, I'm coming for everybody and everything. Nobody should have touched me. You touched me, and that's raps. You should have never touched me. You can't, it says, be careful touching in the Bible. Look it up. Do not touch God's anointed. Can you look that up? Do not touch God's anointed. It's a real problem, and they touched me. Wayne, first of all, it hurts people, and it just tastes like shit.
Yeah, I
I
drank
mean,
it and
what
I
the
threw up. I got
Bro, can
sick
we
for
be
3 days.
real right here? Like for real, 1 second. Like, yo, Prime tastes like.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't even
I
taste
swear to
that
God
good,
it
bro.
does.
It doesn't even taste that
Yo,
good, bro.
Ryan.
Yo, Ryan, I'm gonna be honest. In my opinion, it's not that bad. It's not bad, in my opinion.
Wait, what do you mean though? Please explain what do you mean that's not
Like, it
that.
doesn't taste too bad. But if you're saying to do all this, like, I don't know if I
Yeah.
should drink
I
it.
mean, allegedly, bro, it has cyanide in it. You know
Oof.
what cyanide does to you?
Yo, Ryan, he's up.
Okay, hey,
I listen, Ryan.
yeah.
Listen, you waste man. Yeah, don't ever hate on us, you piece of.
You're jealous that we're the
Uh-huh.
#1 selling drink
Uh-huh.
in the world, yeah? You
Uh-huh.
clown, yeah? Don't
Yeah.
try.
Guys,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Kick, kick
Ryan,
out. That was hilarious.
we owned him, bro. We owned him.
Yo, what?
Ryan, we
yeah.
owned that clown, bro.
Yo, that was a
Bro,
wolf.
what the hell was he saying, bro?
He was me riding Prime, bro. You
No,
know
he's a
me.
prime athlete. He's a prime athlete.
Bro,
He's
he
a
loves
prime
Prime.
agent.
We kept it real, bro.
I
Yo,
kept it 100, bro.
wait.
Our,
Okay, at the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna stop till Prime is taken down off all shelves. I'm not kidding. You think I'm
Please
gonna
don't
stop, bro?
stop.
I'm not
Prime
gonna
is
stop, bro.
absolutely
They messed with the
disgusting.
wrong one, bro. They messed with the wrong one.
the
I'm not
chosen
gonna
one.
stop, bro. I'm not gonna stop. Every day, forget Prime. Do not drink Prime. I've been telling random people on the streets, "Hey, bro, have you heard of Prime? You know it could hurt you." They're like, "Dang, I didn't know that." Yeah, they're messing with the wrong one, bro. The wrong one. And if they want, I'm gonna countersue them. If they sue me, I'm gonna sue them. So get ready and buckle up, buddy. You think I'm playing around? Sue me, please. By all means, I'm coming straight back for it. Don't worry, I got lawyers too. I got real lawyers, the real ones, the ones that know a lot. So, come on, come mess around and find out, buddy. I'm not scared of lawsuits. If anything, there's already a class action lawsuit on you, so we're just adding more to it. I have real stories of nurses that have seen firsthand what Prime does. It literally has caused seizures to kids. Seizures, allegedly.
Damn, really?
Yeah, really. Of course. What the heck you think I'm gonna lie? I got a lot on the line to lie. I want to let Gizmo. Can we bring Gizmo up? One of my biggest supporters, the only one that hears truth at times. She's cool.
Yeah. Let me go find him real quick.
And there
Um.
and then
Wait.
let Joey Hick come in too. He has a
Okay.
he just
There's
looks like
just
he knows something.
I
there's
think
just like hundreds of
I think we
requests,
need
so I'm
another
trying to.
co-host.
You're right, mate.
All
Yeah.
right, who else are we? Who should
Slot it
who
to me.
should?
Make me
Bring
I'll
up
co-host,
do it.
Jan.
man.
Bring up Jan.
I'll be a W.
Bro, how funny was it when the other dude came in?
Bro, that was
Was a fan,
hilarious,
yeah.
That was,
bro.
yeah.
That was
Bro,
No
add
one.
him
funny.
back up. Add
That
him
was
back
funny
up.
as hell.
Bro, how you going from talking to saying, I fuck you, bitch, fuck you? That shit was funny, fam.
Yeah, you should add him back up.
No. Chill,
1
man.
to 100 real.
Wait.
Hey Joey, what's up? How you doing?
Wait, Ryan. If you could just add Yana per co-host.
Yenna, who's that?
Yan. Yan.
I don't see it. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it.
Love, G. Love.
I have to remove who's the other co-host that I have in here?
Oh, now
Zach.
Oh no,
no,
you can have two. You can.
you can have two.
Oh, it says that. Hold up. Invite the co-host. It says you're allowed up to two co-hosts. To add this person,
Oh,
remove
it's
one
glitched.
co.
It's glitched. It's
It's a
Oh,
glitched.
it's
glitch. It's
glitched.
a damn.
It's cool. It's cool. Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. It's glitched.
Whatever. What's up, Yan?
What's good, my guy? What's good, G?
What's up? All right, Joey. I just have a feeling
What's
to
up,
talk to
brother?
you. What's up?
I just had to jump on here, man. As a
Yeah.
guy that's I have my own company, Break Media. I've worked with hundreds and thousands, probably thousands of influencers over the years, thousands of brands, and I've never seen a product like Prime get so pushed so much on
Right.
people that I was getting like, every month just cases dropped on my doorstep from the company because of what I do.
Right.
And
Right.
first of all, for me, it just absolutely tastes like garbage. You know, just as a guy that works out and has a lot of healthy stuff, man, it made my stomach feel sick. And as a dad of two kids, man, my kids, I don't know if it's the colors or the branding or what, but they are like addicted. They were so drawn to it. And
Right.
after hearing your message and what you've been saying, man, I completely threw all my primes away because I don't drink it, but my kids loved it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know about the cyanide shit, man. I did not know
Right.
about that. And so,
I don't even have an energy drink to promote, bro. I
yeah.
just know that this is literally garbage. And it's so strange how every big organization is now pushing Prime, isn't it?
It's down your throats, bro. Everywhere.
Bro,
There's an
I, I,
agenda.
it's definitely an agenda to poison the kids.
A hundred percent,
They
man.
do not like kids, bro.
No,
These
a hundred
people,
percent.
for some reason, they do not like children. But if you notice, Satan has been attacking children since the beginning of time.
A hundred percent, man.
Remember when Jesus was gonna come and he went to go kill every firstborn son and he sent a king to do it? And then
During
remember Moses.
Yep.
Remember they wanted to kill Moses as a baby, and then
Pharaoh. Yep.
the mother sent him down the the stream.
Yep.
Bro, this is not nothing new, bro. They kill children. This is just what Satan does.
Well, at the end of the days, man, it's the end of times, which we both know. God's coming
Yeah.
back. Jesus come back, and the
Yeah.
thing is, it needs people like you to shed light on the dark. And Hollywood is starting to be exposed right now. The
Yeah.
elites are starting to be exposed right now. You're seeing it left and right, and you're just
Yeah.
now one of the advocates because you have a platform, you have a voice. Andrew
Yep.
Tate, yourself, we have
Yep.
people that are now have that voice that can expose these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know,
hey, hey, bro. It says in the Bible, in the end times, he's going to raise up his prophets to
yep,
speak of his return. And guess what? I'm not one to say who I am. You tell me who I am. If you just see what I've been able to do in such a short amount of time, you know by your own eyes that if it is God anointed me, it is what it is. A lot of people say, why would he choose Ryan Garcia? Okay, why would he choose Paul, the one that killed Christians?
100%.
I don't make up things. You know what I mean? I just love God. But
Yeah,
God has raised me, and just like Moses like when God says, "Get my people from the Pharaoh," and Moses was like, "Me, the one that stutters and has a stuttering problem," and
I
Jesus
don't have a
says,
starting
"Yes,
problem.
you,
all of the
yes, you,
disciples, all he
yeah,
takes ordinary people to do
Huh?
extraordinary things.
exactly, bro." I'm just a kid from Victorville, and
That's
my
it, bro.
family with 5 children, 1 bedroom, sleeping in cars. I'm just a kid that believed in God, and I've been taken to the mountaintop by God, for God, and I'm delivering the message. Nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody can stop me. I'm with God. And at the end of the day, come try to get me. It's not gonna work. I trust my full trust is in Jesus. No weapon against me shall prosper. We're taking down all these pedophiles and weirdos, one by one, and by many. I don't care. Put them all in front of me. They're all taken down.
100%, man.
Yo,
I'm a huge
yo.
advocate too for Underground Railroad with Tim Ballard, and I'm
Yes.
sure you know who they are. And I'm an
Yes.
advocate for them, man. They're just exposing, and they're going over there and they're saving all these kids that are just being raped and abused for and yeah, man. I just love what you're doing. I love that you're an advocate and you're helping us out, man. Because at the end of the day, man, we need more people like you.
Can you guys
Wait,
just spread
Joey.
any organization affiliated with Prime is indirectly or directly working for Satan and hurting children? That's all I'm
Okay,
gonna
wait.
say.
I have a question for Joey. You said it was the name of the author, Tim Ballard, right, Joey?
Yeah, Tim Ballard, Operation Underground
Okay.
Railroad.
Okay, great. Tim Ballard. Okay, and Operation Railroad. So Ryan,
They're
since you
one of
said
the
yes, yes, yes,
they're one
I
of the
was just
biggest
gonna ask you who.
organizations for help stop sex trafficking. They're
I
going
understand. I understand.
undercover
I
and they're
understand.
taking
I
these
understand.
dudes
I
out.
understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Oh, the question got ruined because you spoiled it, but
What,
that's fine.
here's the thing, brother. I've
No,
already
I
spoken
was gonna
to
ask you, what do you know about Tim Ballard? I was gonna ask you, Ryan. Ryan,
brother.
no, I was
I've
gonna
had
ask you.
meetings with them. I've literally went to dinner with the director of uh, of the movie. I forgot Sound of Freedom. I'm not new to this. I'm just waiting for my moment.
So I was gonna ask you a question, like how are you balancing this all out assault against all the elites and those people with your obviously you're getting ready for a fight against David
Because
Haye.
I have God with me. That's the only way. Any other person wouldn't be able to do this. But because I have God and He's anointed me, I can do anything.
How do you, and look, I'm not trying to come at you with these questions, I'm just trying to,
All right, Gianna, let's
gain
go.
clarity. How do you know that God anointed you?
Because of what I mean, obviously, okay. I'll say back in 2021, after my fight with Luke Campbell. Well, before that,
The one
prior
where you
to
got knocked
that,
down?
yes, prior to that though, I had a vision that I was gonna knock out Luke Campbell to the body. And I claimed it and it's all out there if you just look at it. And before that, there was a fight where I was fighting Fonseca. In the back room I was praying and my hands started lighting up and almost like they were illuminating energy, and then the Lord spoke to me, you're gonna knock him out with one punch, KO, sleep, start praying for him now. So I told everybody in the back room, there's witnesses, hey everybody, he's gonna be knocked out, coach, start praying for him. In the fight there was a moment where it felt like time stopped. I had every moment and every time to hit him with this left hook. I hit him with it, he got knocked out cold, but if you watch the tape, it looked like it happened in a blink of a second. That was the first thing that was confirming my anointing. And then
What,
after
that
that,
one
I
where
was having
everyone is posting the clips like, oh, like, can you even see the punch? That one.
no, that was before. This was in 2020, right before COVID.
Oh, so you did it
And
faster before. Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, and it's interesting because my slogan for that fight was "Shock the World." I knock him out. Almost a week later, COVID's all around the world. That shocked the world. So it's kind of there's little things there, but also I kept on having visions. I kept on writing things down. There was so much knowledge given to me. And then it kind of slowly went away because of my adolescence and I didn't quite understand it. But then it started riling up again when I was getting ready for Luke Campbell. And every time I went to the body and sparring, it felt like it was working. So I said, I remember the vision. So it started ramping up again. But
And
this
then you got
time I
knocked
said,
down.
yeah. And this time I said, God, I'm not going to let this go. This time I'm going to go all the way with it and I'm going to dedicate myself. I stopped drinking everything. And I said, God, I just want to hear your voice. So as I was fighting him, you know, obviously I got dropped, but when I got dropped, it was different. When I got dropped, all I seen was white light. I didn't see black. I seen white. It was like I was baptized in the ring by his left. I'm not even kidding. Boom, I baptized in the spirit. Boom, I wake up, and then it's like nothing happened to me. I was like, oh well, I felt worse drunk before. So as I'm fighting, boom, 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 I feel just on fire, and then boom, seventh round comes, I believe, and I hit him with the body shot and I knock him out with the
'Cause it's not
body
about
shot.
how you get knocked down; it's about how you get back up. For
Exactly.
real.
But
Yeah,
then I
that's
then
one of my favorite sayings.
when I started crying in the ring, I wasn't crying because I won the fight. I was crying because what God told me came to pass, and I knew exactly who I was that day. After
Yeah.
that, I asked God, "Who am I?" And I was, and God was preparing me, and I've never said this out loud. This is my testimony. It was
So
nighttime,
and
and this is
oh
when
my
I
God.
wasn't drinking at all. Wait, let me finish, because this is sacred. This is holy. I was in my bedroom and I was praying and God asked. I was with my fiance at the time and my newborn baby. God spoke to me and says, massage your fiance. So I massage her. She's like, babe, every time you touch me, I'm getting the chills. Every time. Like not like a normal getting the chills. She knocks out completely. He says, just tap your baby with your finger. I did. She knocked out the whole night. You know, a newborn baby wakes up in the middle of the night, correct? All the time.
Yeah.
So he, both of them are asleep. So as I'm praying and I'm going through the Bible and I'm worshiping, boom, 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 out of nowhere, my phone takes a life in itself. It says go to Samuel once. I start getting a little scared. I start looking through my phone if I get any messages that say go to Samuel. Is it Twitter? Is it iMessage? What is it? It gotta be It gotta be a note. Maybe it's the Bible app. Boom! Right when I say that, it says go to Samuel with a bunch of exclamation marks. I'm like freaking out at this point. I'm getting chills all over my body. I'm like all over my body. The third time it says, go to Samuel with a thumbs up. Then God spoke to me. Did this not come in threes? This is me. I said, oh, okay. So I go to Samuel. It says, and Samuel was called from the place he usually laid. At that time, I was literally sitting in the place I usually laid. I was like, boom. And then I go into this almost trance like moment, like where I didn't even know where
You're
I was at.
trans.
Almost, yeah. And then
Oh,
people are going to try to spin that. It was like I was in my body, but out of my body at the same time. Anyways, it was
type
like
shit.
God put a computer chip in my brain and literally gave me all information about every single thing I can imagine. I knew things in the Bible that I never even read. I knew things about life that I never even knew. And God anointed me at that moment. He said, Ryan, you're going to lead this generation. You're going to set the table for my return. And that was that. And he told me a lot of other things that I'm not going to get into because nobody's ready for that yet. But just know at that time I was anointed. He said, your new name is King Ryan. He gave me that anointment. And God, it was like God appeared to me as a shining light, and I couldn't move my head up. And the verse that came in my mind was when Moses was like, when God says, Moses, you cannot look at me or else you'll die. So you could only see my back. So I couldn't lift my head up when he came before me. Then I took an oath to God with my hand. And everybody's laughing. It's not a joke, bro.
No, it's
No, I wasn't laughing. I was about
truth,
to
bro.
cough. That's why I went on mute. But
And I don't care what everybody believes it or not. You cannot stop what God has. So
Ryan,
no
I
matter
wanted
what,
to
yeah.
I wanted to read this out quickly. Like I wanted to say, like, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which raises against you in judgment shall condemn. I just wanted to say that. But then my last question was obviously like God, He put all this knowledge into you and put you into the trance where you felt all this knowledge come over you. So I was gonna say, is that when God told you that Prime was the devil? He
No,
told you like,
he,
oh, that
he no,
knowledge,
no,
strength, and
no,
integrity, or
no,
LGBT. He's a dangerous
no.
guy.
He literally he showed me a vision of a beast coming out of the water, and I said, "What is this?"
The nightmare.
Hold up, yeah, no, no, no. There was a beast coming out of the water. Then I seen the Golden Gate Bridge, And then I said, okay, that has to be San Francisco. There's a beast coming out of San Francisco. And then he showed me woods and people
Watford.
around the woods. And then there was somebody, they were doing something really weird, trying to conjure up the Antichrist. And I was like, what? And then I looked it up. I asked my friend, hey, like, I think something weird is going on in San Francisco. He goes, oh, have you heard of the Bohemian Grove? This was in 2021. And
Oh
I said,
shit.
oh, I was like, oh, that's what it is then. Oh my gosh. So I seen that in the spirit before I seen it. You understand what I'm saying? And I have a testimony to that, correct? I could
Yeah.
Right. You just said
I
that.
could
Yeah, you
prove
just
Damn.
said
fake
it.
facts
You
from
just gave the
everything.
testimony. That's crazy.
Yeah, so this is my testimony. After that, I wasn't ready for it. I talked to my dad. I said after that moment, I got out of the trance and I looked in the mirror and I had to remember I was human. I kept on slapping myself in the face like remember who you are. You're
Wait,
Ryan
you know what that
Garcia.
reminds me of, bro?
What?
Do you know like Nikita Dragon or like
Oh no.
what's his name? Bruce
Very
Bruce
funny.
or Caitlyn Jenner, like like these people
Yeah.
like they're trans as well.
Well, who said I'm trans?
What's wrong with you, most bro? What?
Bro, what is he
Huh?
talking about?
Bro,
No,
this
Bro,
guy.
you said trans, like is the
oh,
accent.
trans, dog, not trans.
Oh shit!
What
I
the
thought you said
fuck?
you was trans this whole time. I was confused, bro.
Bro,
My
what
bad.
the heck?
My bad. I was confused, bro. Go on. Sorry, I was letting you speak your truth, bro. Carry on
Oh,
cooking, bro.
that was
My
not
bad.
my truth, dog. Okay,
Oh, okay. I was
yeah,
misconstrued.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
My bad.
bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. Um, anyways, I was in the mirror and I had to remember who I was, and I looked to my wife and I said, okay, I have my wife there, my baby's there, they're waking up. I go to my dad's room, which is a little across the way of the house, and I say, Dad, is there any like can you ever like know the future? Like is there something he was like, yeah, you could have epiphany, you could have there was another word for that he said a premonition. I said, oh, I think I had one of those or something. And anyways, I walked outside and I swear, I think because of the presence I was with, and that I was just with, a dog looked at me and literally started bowing down. I'm not even kidding, like in a scared way though. And I was like, oh, well, that's strange. So a lot of strange things started happening. And God was telling me you're gonna be the richest man like Solomon. I'm gonna take you to the top. You're gonna have this, this, and that for my purpose. And I said, okay, Lord, I hear you. And then everybody started freaking out because they were like, okay, Ryan's hurting. They tried to make my own family try to make it seem like I was not mentally right. And I was like, Mom, do you not believe in the Bible? These things happen. Like I thought we believe in the Bible. I guess not. She's like, because Jesus goes, in your own hometown, you will not be loved. A prophet is not accepted in his own hometown. They've seen me grow up. They've seen my mistakes. Of course, they're going to be like, nah, this can't be true. This ain't real, you know? Anyways, I ended up falling into depression because I couldn't make sense of it. I think because I thought bigger than myself, I think God humbled me as well and just kind of teaching me. So I started having these things where I couldn't even remember the next thing I had to say. And I was like, what the heck? I kept on losing my train of thought, but not by force. And I was like, what is going on to me? Whatever. Maybe it was because I got hit in the head. Maybe it's dehydration. I don't know. So I went through a long time of being sad. So it caused me obviously to start sinning again, and I was like, God, how can you give me this experience and then let me fall down like this? This is unbelievable. That's when I took a break for a year and a half. Everybody thinks it was for mental health issues. No, I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe I had a nervous breakdown, or maybe it was something. I was trying to make sense of it. And then fast forward, before I started getting in the ring again, I was playing poker. There was actually two moments of me playing poker, but I'm gonna skip to the main one. I was playing poker and a man walks up to me. He says, "Can I talk to you?" I said, "Who is this guy?" Anyways, I was like, for some reason, at this point, I'm checked out. I don't care about anything. But then I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you. He sits me down. He goes, "Do you know who you are?" I said, "Yes, I know who I am, Ryan Garcia." He goes, "No, no, do you know who you are?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Did God not call you for something?" I was like, "Yes." And then he goes explaining like things that only I know, and how many people that I'm scheduled to beat and prove wrong and this and that. And I was like, at that moment, it snapped me out of it. There was more to that. If I start praying in tongues, just that's what it is. Because sometimes I have to. That's a spiritual gift.
Wait,
But
Ryan.
yeah,
Sorry to, the tongues. Like,
yeah.
tell me more about that because you kind of have me interested whenever you talk about that.
Well,
Like, speaking in tongues. tongues?
If you look in Corinthians, speaking in tongues edifies your soul. It edifies your spirit, man. So it's praying in fully in the will of God, and it's the only thing that Satan can't make sense of. He can't. He doesn't understand what you're saying. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying, but I know that I have full faith that I'm praying in the will of God, and God will, and that's praying for in advance. That's praying for things that only the Spirit of God knows. For one who speaks in tongues speaks not to men but to God, for no one understands him, but he utters mysteries in the Spirit. That's what it says in Corinthians 14:12.
Okay, got you, got
To
you.
Second
Appreciate it.
Corinthians 14:12. Okay. Anyways, back
Wait,
to
so
the
when did God tell you that Prime was like the devil, though? That's what I'm trying to get
literally
at.
recently.
No, but like, no, but can you say like, what was there like a situation
Let me
around it?
finish my
Was you
testimony.
trans again, or
Can
oh,
I
okay,
can I
my bad. Go ahead, go ahead, go
can
ahead.
yeah, and finish my story. Okay, so anyways, he tells me, and that ignites my boxing back. So as I'm doing this, I'm coming, I'm figuring the game out again. I'm trying to get back to me, and that's when I had the takeoff fight. In the takeoff fight, obviously the dude was running and I won all 12 rounds, but something enlightened me. It was like the truth is the only thing that matters. So that's when I started my journey of only speaking the truth. And that's when I fessed up to my sins, to my partner, to everybody around me on like I wasn't being the right man for you. I'm being, like an adulterer. I'm not being a real one. You know what I mean? I've been lying to you, blah, blah, blah. And I came to truth and then I was set free. You understand what I'm saying? God forgave me for being an honorable man. I went and told my ex-wife, I said, I've done all these things. I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm sorry. This is the truth. And then my life started opening up because I had the truth really does set you free. I tell all the men, like, a man, and if he, like, most men fear their wife more than they fear God. The reason why I told my wife all that is because I was fearing what God was going to do to me. You know what I mean? Like most men can't tell their wives what they did because they fear their wife more than they fear God. My first person, the first one in line who I honor all the time is God. So if God asked me to do it, I just do it. I rip it off like a band-aid. And my life started opening up. And then you see in the Fortuna fight how free I was. How my movement was what it was because I was living in truth. Boom, 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 boom. And then I slowly started getting out of truth because then I tried to work things out with my wife, even though it wasn't working out. You understand? I went back to where I started doing the same patterns, and then I had to do it again. So I end up doing it again and telling all these things. And but this time, like we're actually going to divorce. We love each other, guys. Let me be quite clear. I'm being a grown man right now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys things that it's hard to say, but it's the truth. I have to open up. And doing that, it did hurt her and it hurt me. And, we're healing still from it. She loves me. I love her. Everything's great now. You understand what I'm saying? Like everybody thinks like we don't like each other. We love each other, actually. We have two beautiful kids. So after that, boom, this is where it set it off. Then I got ready for Duarte. And then I just felt the spirit of God just indulge me. And I just knew everything. And God gave me all the answers and everything was okay. And now I'm where I'm at now. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm coming after the elites. So that's my testimony. And I hope everybody respects it. Nothing that, whether your belief or not, it won't stop what God has for you. Just know the truth will set you free, guys. I think that's the main thing about this. He renewed my brain, He renewed my mind, and He gave me peace. And and it says, confess your sins unto men, and I just did. And the same way you judge, you will be judged. I don't judge anybody, therefore I'm not judged.
Hey Ryan, that's some really insightful
Hey Ryan,
information.
when did
How
you
bad
become a
would being the
Christian,
great
and
be
what was
you're
that
at?
moment that
Wait.
actually led you to
There's two
Christ?
people that
Wait,
talking.
Joey, hold on. I don't know if you can hear B Dave, but B Dave was speaking. So go ahead, B Dave.
Yeah, V Dave was speaking.
Uh,
My bad.
you're good.
Oh,
Oh, I think
Oh, B Dave
think
got dropped.
I think they dropped him. Yeah.
Okay.
he
All
So
got
right,
go to
Joey.
dropped.
Adam Brooks. Go to Adam Brooks. Go to
Joey,
Adam
what were
Brooks.
you saying?
I just had a question
Yeah.
for Ryan real quick, as because as a believer myself, and I've dealt with temptation and a lot same stuff that you've dealt with, not adultery, but close
Right.
to. And so my question to you is, what was that moment that finally led you to Christ, where you went all in, and was it something that happened drastically, like a big event, or what was it exactly that said, you know what, God, I'm all yours, I'm giving up my life for you?
Well, I have to evolve as a man in general. It says, Lord, like David speaks on his adolescence, like, Lord, forgive me in my adolescence. There's a reason why most in the Bible, you never hear about when they're kids. You never hear about King David when he was, well, little things to show you that he was anointed. You hear little things of Jesus when he was a kid, because he was anointed. Obviously, he was God in the flesh, but he was anointed. And you only hear about their ministry when they turn 30. The only reason you're hearing all this about me, because my life is always shown across the whole world. So my whole thing is, I believed in Jesus my whole life. The day I was born, I was already believing, because I came out of a mother that believed in Christ, and then she showed me Christ, and obviously my father, but more so my mom. And I had a dream when I was around 7, I believe, where I was fighting in heaven, protecting God. I said, God, can I be your protector, even though I know you don't need it? I would love to defend. If anybody has to go through you, trying to get to you, just let me be there. And God just gave me a lot of beautiful dreams, me getting swallowed up from a whale, just like me running around in heaven. And I've had like a lot of spiritual dreams, and God literally I've been in the throne room at one point in heaven, and spiritually, and he anointed me with the sword. It was amazing. I've had angels visit me. Like, I've had a lot of things since I was a boy, and with that being said, I still fell. This is what I'm saying. I still sin.
Have you
Still to
ever
this day.
have you said you fought, but like, have you ever done like a 2v1 before?
What you talking about? Fighting?
Yeah, like a 2v1, like what I'm doing on March 23rd on
He's
Misfits,
talking
like a
about like
2v1.
misfit stuff, like the
Yeah, like
two
I'm
v
doing a
one.
2v1, like a 2v1 exactly. Like I'm doing a 2v1
I
against
will
Fox
literally fight who
March
was it?
23rd.
I would fight
Ryan's
But
literally
above that level.
I mean,
would
I
you
would fight
fight?
Dean the Great, and the one that
But
he knocked out. Both
Waleed,
at the
nah,
same
but
time.
I get you, but like I'm fighting a 2v1. Like that's the first, never been done in boxing before. Even you, or the greatest champions of all time, have never done a 2v1.
Bro, he's
Well,
elite. He's like an actual
I'm
like
making
champ.
history though. I'm making history though.
I love your confidence, bro. Bro, chase your dreams.
But
I'm
like, do
not
you
even
see the
mad.
pin tweet, bro? Like Ryan, look at that pin tweet, bro. Look at my face in that flyer, bro. I look handsome, bro. Misfits boxing, March
All
23rd,
right,
live
bro.
on the
Hey,
zone.
hey, I ain't knocking your hustle, bro. But we're
Live
speaking
on the
some.
zone, Ryan. We're
Hey,
both on the
hey,
zone,
I'm
Ryan.
with you, bro.
But
Hey,
the
bro.
real
Hey Ryan, I'm your
We're
peer, bro.
speaking some real stuff, though.
We're both headlining the zone cards. We're peers, bro. You're my peer.
I love this dude. All right, bro. Let me
Right.
continue. Let me continue what I was saying. This is some real stuff,
Ah,
bro. It
All
needs to
right,
be respected.
go ahead, G.
All right, B Dave, what's up?
yeah, fuck most wanted.
I think he's done. Oh,
B Dave is requesting.
He's not
I got
speaking,
it.
Ryan.
obviously.
I
You have
added
to bring
him.
him up.
Ryan,
Yo,
can
what's
I
up?
ask a quick question? Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Ryan, has the US sanctioning board been in contact with you at all, like maybe for like a mental evaluation? It's not me
Uh,
taking a piss. It's like a genuine
yeah,
question.
they did. And guess what I told him? As long as Devin Haney does it, and what is your premises for my mental evaluation?
Right,
And there's no way I'm gonna do it, because I'm not mentally ill, and I feel actually you're demeaning me as a person, as a human, and my free speech.
right, okay.
So there's no way I'm gonna do it. You could kiss my butt. That's what I said.
And sorry, second question.
And and
Obviously,
and, and, and
go on.
there's a lot of reasons why I feel that it's demeaning me. Why are they making me do it, and not Devin? That's kind of weird.
Okay. And secondly, obviously, we know DAZN has a sort of corporate image to protect. Has anyone from DAZN been in contact about maybe your social media at all?
No, not at all. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the athlete. You know, they need me. I don't need them. I love the zone. I mean, I was one of their biggest advocates. I've been supporting them for a while now. I've never even had my own deal with them, like Canelo, which I probably should have already had one. But
I love the
again,
zone.
I respect them. They respect me. I don't think they're going to tell me to be quiet. I mean, other boxers have said really racist things, and they never check them. Like Devin Haney saying he'll
I'll never
never
let a
lose.
whiteboard.
They'll never lose to a white boy. Just being very like racist. But that's okay, I guess. But me saying that let's stop the pedophiles from hurting little children is deemed for mental evaluation. I mean, I think they need a mental evaluation if they think I need to stop speaking.
Okay, fair enough. Just lastly, what is your prediction for this fight?
If his dad doesn't stop the fight, it could end up really bad for Devin. Like
Go
bad.
on,
Like
round
like I
round
want you to.
prediction.
No, no, no. Let God's will be done, not mine. Just know, let God's will be done, not mine. But
No,
be respectful.
no. It's like it's not that deep. Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly would Dean the Great beat your ass?
Okay, but let's be real, bro. Like, I know that's funny and all, like, but he can never even touch me. All right, look it. What I will do is, this is my proposal.
Give
I
it me,
will,
bro.
yeah, whatever. Look it. This is what I'll do. I'll bring Dean the Great to spar. I'll live stream it in front of the world, and if he could even win one round, I will give him $150,000.
Wait, let's go. There's a couple hands. We'll go to Rafi because he's been
And
having
I'm
his
dead
hand up for a
ass.
while.
But he has to be able to last 8 rounds. If he doesn't last 8 rounds, the money's evoked. So let's say he steals one round, right? Let's say he steals it somehow, some magical way. If he survives, he has to survive the 8 rounds. If he doesn't survive the 8 rounds, I'm getting my fucking money back. I
Sure.
guarantee you he won't make it out of 4.
Ryan, can I ask you a
And I'll
quick
give him a
question?
headgear, and I won't wear headgear.
I got a question for you.
And bro, if you're listening to this, Dean, what's up? I'm dead ass serious. I'm tired of you just talking, bro.
You train in LA too, right? I think he trains in LA.
No, I'll turn it down. I'll fly him over here. I'll let him
Oh,
record his little recording. I'll literally play with his little bitch ass.
oh shit.
I'll make him my bitch in the ring. Watch, you'll see.
Oh shit.
Pause. You're not playing with his
Yeah,
ass.
pause. My bad.
Let's go to the hands though. Rafi was gonna say something, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rafi
Ryan,
has his
I got
hand
a
up. Yeah.
question for you.
Hmm.
So, out of all the times, like I get what you're saying, but out of all the times you could have spoke about this, why do it when you have the most important fight in your career right now?
You just answered my question. You just
What you
answered
mean?
your own question. You just answered your own question. Now,
Why
really
do
think
it when
about it.
you gotta focus about Devin Haney right now?
No, no, no. You just answered it because all the eyes are on me at this current point. And trust me, I am focused, bro. I've training the best I've trained. I'm sparring so great. If I could release my sparring footage, I would. I can't. You guys will see I'm literally different. You don't know now, but later you will know. After the Devin Haney fight, if you thought I was big now and I was talking loud now, just wait. Just wait.
Hey,
Look at
Ryan.
yeah.
Josh has a really good question that he'd like to ask you.
Hmm.
Hey
I
Ryan,
got. I'm gonna be on till 4:30 and I'm out. That's 4 minutes.
it's Josh. I had a quick question. I was curious, as you prepare to fight, is there a Bible story or a psalm that particularly inspires you? Something that perhaps gives you confidence? I come from a family of fighters, and the Bible's a big part of like our culture.
Right.
When there's a professional fight, so I was just curious.
Well, there's many things. It's all remember, you you got to be careful getting into these almost, I won't say superstition, because look at what I mean by that is this. In one fight, God will speak to me and says, I prepared your hands for war. That's what he spoke to David, correct? So that's one. It's all what comes in my spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's not one thing that comes in my mind. There's so many millions things coming to mind. Remember, the Lord asked Moses to hit a rock, and then he asked him to speak to the rock to pour out water, and Moses didn't listen. Why do you think he couldn't see the promised land or couldn't step into the promised land? Because he thought it had to be the exact same. For a second, he did not believe, or I don't know what his premises was for not speaking to the rock and letting water come out. So you got to understand things will not necessarily always be the same. God will show new things about it every single time. There's literally angels in heaven, and it's written in the Bible. They're always saying holy, 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 because God is always showing them new sides of him. So
On that note, Ryan, so Revelation 16:16, and this is where we're in right now,
yeah,
not being funny, the great revealing. And
yes,
I think it ties in, there's a part where it says a few kings will come together and it's a battle of good and evil. And
yes,
I really do think that we're at a time right now where after seeing the revelations of the Bohemian Grove we know of, the Earl of Sandwich, the Hellfire Club is one of the oldest ones where it starts, right? So
yep,
this whole thing has been around for a while, and I'm really glad that someone like you is starting to bring this out to the forefront, and they haven't crucified you yet. So it means you're saying the truth. Otherwise,
Yep.
they'll be coming out. You
Yep.
said two names, and they
Yep.
haven't come out against you. So
Yep.
you must be saying some truth. So I
Of
love you,
course.
man. And if I can't say anything else, keep it up. And I want to see you freaking destroy in 4 weeks time.
Yes, of course. And I'm gonna end this off with prayer. Father, I just want to
Hey,
come
real quick
together.
though,
Wait. Let
because
me
Dean
finish
is
my
here.
prayer. Let me finish
All right.
my prayer. Father in heaven, I just want to pray over my whole Twitter space and everybody that's listening to this, Lord. Just renew their minds, clarify their minds, keep guiding them, Lord. If they don't know Christ, Lord, open their heart up to know you, Lord. Because we all know, knowing you, only good things come out of it, Lord. I'm gonna keep on praying for you guys. I'm gonna keep on lifting you guys up, Lord. And I just want to continue to pray over my community, Lord, your community, your kingdom, and in your will, Lord, not ours, and let your will be done. Thank you, Lord, for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. All right,
Amen.
guys, I gotta go. Love you guys.